love and divine light. I hope the sun is shining wherever you are and you are living in your greatest purpose. Thank you for your likes, comments, shares, subscribes. Thank you to all the new members, the new channel members, new subscribers, all those who continue to participate on the live. Um, Welcome. So I'm going to give everyone a chance to come on the live. And let me see if I can fix this. All right, y'all. The scarf is already acting a little weird. All right, so let's see if we can share this. All right, if you're joining, if you can share the live, make sure that everyone. All right, y'all. Okay, so if you are tuning in, let us know where you are tuning in from. Let me just fix this a little bit. Let us know where you are tuning in from, what state, what city, what country. I actually started this live a little bit later than I wanted to today. So if you are tuning in, yes, I am fixing my scarf. If you are tuning in, let us know what city, what country, what state you are tuning in from. So I thought I would start. Actually, I'm going to give everyone a chance to join in. So if you are on the live, make sure you thumbs up the video, share the video so that others will get a chance to see it. All of those who always participate, who join in the live, you guys are awesome. Like, you're an awesome community. I always I read the comments. I don't always read them during the readings, just because sometimes it takes away from doing the readings. I do read them afterwards, and you all make such a great contribution to these lives, and that's why I continue to do them, honestly. Because many of you know that previously I was doing the recordings. So this is really just a chance for everyone to interact with one another. And I get it. Like, some folks who follow the channel, they're not always wanting to interact. Not everyone is wanting to interact. So I do appreciate those who do want to interact, and I want to make sure I accommodate you who truly enjoy the community interaction, because we really are a community of people. Like seriously, I spend more time with the YouTube community, doing the readings, doing the lives, than I do a lot of other things, on my daily schedule and sometimes weekly schedule. So I truly do, consider y'all a community of people. So, okay, so I see Liz. Liz is on the live. Hey, Liz. You're tuning in from South Carolina. Oh, yes. Good to see you, Liz. Welcome. So I'm not sure if I am going to incorporate a reading into this, but I wanted to take, since we're 3 minutes in, we want to get going. I want to take a minute to see what questions you have for me. All right. What questions do you have for me? What are some things you've wanted to know as it relates to this channel? What are some things that you've wanted to know as it relates to, like, perhaps your spiritual walk, some things that you could be experiencing that, someone else could be experiencing the same thing. So this is a chance for for us, not y'all, for us to interact with one another. I'm glad you're catching the live too, Liz. First time you're catching it? Okay, hey. I'm glad you're catching it. Is South Carolina, I know that one of the Carolinas is a Gullah Geechee. There's a huge Gullah Geechee community, and I'm not sure if it's South Carolina or North Carolina. Maybe you can put that in the live. All right, so for some of you who are tuning in, I am answering your questions in the first, I think we could spend like maybe 10 minutes. All right, so this is a chance for many of you who've had questions for me, who, whatever question it is, or comments, it's an opportunity for us to interact with one another, which is something that, we don't really get to do. I know some folks are like, okay, they're not really into that, but I know that there are folks that are. So if you're tuning in, let us know where you're tuning in from. I'm gonna give you a shout out if there are any channel members following, watching. Let me know you're here so I could give you a shout out. Oh, with that being said, so many of you could be wondering about ways to contribute to the channel. There are different ways that you can contribute to the channel. Joining the lives is definitely one of them. All right. Thumbing up the video is another way to contribute to the channel. Commenting. What else? Yeah, the comments are really, whether you know this or not, there are a lot of people that benefit from you commenting, because there are sometimes when I do the videos and I may leave something out and someone comments on it, and then that's another way to comment, to interact and also contribute. Okay, it is Gullah Geechee. Okay, South Carolina, it is Gullah Geechee. Okay. Um, Now, don't quote me on this, but I think there is a town, it's either in South Carolina or North Carolina, that's actually called Haiti. If I'm not mistaken, I think there is a town in either North or South Carolina that's called Haiti that has some ties to Haitian history. I'm not too familiar with the background, so maybe you can let me know. And I'm not putting you on the spot or anything. You don't have to, comment on that. But I think I read something about that. Okay, so if there are no questions, I'm going to. Should I give folks like another minute? Maybe I'll give y'all another minute. If you have any questions for me, questions about readings. I am doing personal readings, and at the same time, I'm moving in the direction where I may not do personal readings anymore. I'm kind of moving in that direction, but currently I am doing personal readings, okay? So if you've always wanted a personal reading and you haven't gotten it, and also for the members who do have the perks of being a member, definitely take advantage of that, okay? Because there may come a time where I'm not, accepting any more personal readings, and that's more so for personal reasons. Okay, so if you've always wanted to get a personal reading, you can see the information in the description box as well as the community tab. That's the other thing. Also, if you're not familiar with the merch, we do have merchandise available, which members also have perks relating to membership. I think there's I'm not familiar I don't remember the percentage. I think it's like 10% or something like that off the merchandise. So as a member, make sure you take advantage of that as well. What else? So let me see, channel membership. What else? Ways you can contribute to the channel. I know there was something else that I wanted to mention. I'm sure it'll come back to me. Okay, so for those, so we're 1 minute past the time. I wanted to take 10 minutes to do question and answer. I guess not a lot of people have questions today, but if you think about them, you can let me know. Okay, so this may not be a card reading. I'm gonna pull a card just to kind of like see the energy of the subject. Okay. So before doing this, I was getting some energy regarding relationships. Definitely a huge energy regarding relationships. And it's interesting because the reading that I did yesterday on like the love reading that I did yesterday, it was not what I was expecting at all. Like I was looking into the energy like for love for many of you. And there was a lot of information that came out about ancestors and spirituality and, stuff that your spirit guides want you to do. And it's like, okay. I definitely was not expecting that energy to come out. Okay. I think that that's something many people are really, focused on. I feel like your relationship with yourself, it is something that you've been nurturing. And so I feel like because of that, for many of you, because you've been nurturing you've been really making sure to be attentive to you. Many of you are moving in the direction where, okay, you're like, okay, now I can think about the possibility of being with someone else. And some of you are really, you're like, I'm ready for that. Some of you are feeling like you're ready for that because you feel like you're in a position where you've nurtured yourself, or you are nurturing yourself, you're in a good space, or you're trying to be like mentally. There could be some things that, that still need to be worked on, the finances, listen, okay? Some of you are like waiting for you to be financially stable for you to like get into these relationships. It's always going to be the thing where there's going to be more work to do financially. I think many of us have a certain idea as to where we'd like to be financially in order to really focus on relationships. That's always going to be it's always going to be something. Like just an example, like you could achieve, your financial status that you want or the financial bracket that you want, and then something happens and it's like, okay, now I got to figure out, okay, how to account for something else. It's always going to be something when it comes to finances. Yet I was getting some signs, okay, some signs that many of you may be ready for that relationship. Like right before the live, I was seeing the numbers 222. And some of you could be seeing 222 quite a bit, or 2222. Like a lot of like two energy, a lot of relationship energy could be showing up for you. Some of you could be seeing different aspects of relationship come up. Okay, like you could be feeling like your guides are giving you these nudges to move in the direction where you pursue someone, a particular someone, or there could be someone that is specifically on your mind at this time. So maybe we'll look at that. I say that just because, we looked at that energy yesterday. So I'm feeling like there could be a different energy that come out today. But let's just see what your spirit guides want or need for you to know. Because I feel like if it is the case that your spirit guides want you to focus on something having to do with relationships, then it'll come out. So let's see what comes out. Okay. What is the energy that you want or need for us to focus on? What do you want us to know? Okay, this is what shows up. Positivity, the sun. Okay, this is an energy of positivity. This is an energy of truth. This, for many of you, is an energy of letting go of something. This, I'm also seeing for many of you, represents like you being able to see something that you didn't see before. There could be some sort of truth coming out that you've been waiting for, that you've been looking for. And this truth could have to do with your finances, because I'm seeing 8 of Pentacles. I'm definitely seeing a lot of light energy here. Some of you could be looking for the light at the end of the tunnel regarding something having to do with your finances. You could be looking for the light at the end of the tunnel for something having to do with a truth that you've been looking for. I want to make sure I look at the time. Let me see. Okay. I'm also seeing the strength card here. So this energy of the sun may actually represent you. I'm seeing that this may represent your energy. Like many of you could feel this energy of positivity. I feel like there's some people kind of like, observing you in your truth, observing your energy of positivity, observing your light. Strength card. Okay. So I'm seeing a lot more fire energy here. I'm also seeing the infinity symbol. And I'm feeling like this infinity symbol may represent, it may represent you in your magic. It may represent you in your power. Your power is infinite. I'm also getting an energy of something being blocked from here. Something or someone being blocked. Someone whose energy that you may not fully see all of who they are. There's some aspect of like some eyes watching you. Okay. Now it's not always someone in the physical. Okay. So just be aware of that. This energy of you being observed or watched, it could be some force, okay, in the spirit realm that's watching over you. Someone is seeing your light, okay? Someone is seeing your light. Someone is seeing you possibly also as you attain your light. Someone is kind of like seeing your spiritual elevation. Okay, I'm getting 3. 3 could be significant. You could be seeing 333. Speaking of 3. Someone is seeing your spiritual growth. Like someone is making it their business to see what you're doing, like in terms of your spiritual growth. And again, keep in mind, it may not always be a bad thing, okay? Like someone watching you, like I know we get these inclinations that, people watching us, like it kind of feels like a, stalker. It's not always a bad thing. Like being watched as you elevate spiritually is not always a bad thing. Now, I'm not saying that in this case, it's either or. I just want you to keep in mind that that's the case. Like someone's watching, or there are people watching things changing in you. They're seeing a change in perspective. Yeah, this hangman represents perspective. It represents like things kind of like it's a flip. Okay, for some of you, someone could be thinking, oh, I've seen a complete 360 in you. If you're seeing 333, many of you, you get to know that that is an opening, okay, that is showing up for you. Like a way is being shown, a door is being opened, a way is being cleared for many of you, like a path is being cleared for you because, okay, we're going to find out. Yeah, some of you, you've been seeing a lot of spirit numbers, okay? And that's really, lack of a better term, spirit numbers. You've been seeing a lot of them. You've been seeing a lot of spirit numbers. Yeah, definitely. 111, 1111. Okay, let's see what this sun represents for you, okay? Three is the element connected to, it's an air energy, okay? It's connected to openings, doors opening. It also may represent a door being closed too, okay? Openings, closing. It's in Haitian Vodun, three is significantly connected to death and rebirth, okay? The realm of the ancestors. All right, tell me about this sun. Ace of Swords. You're seeing something. Someone is seeing something, okay? That's very clear. Someone is seeing something. Someone's having clarity. Someone is seeing clearly. Someone is seeing the truth. And you may represent this truth. Like someone is seeing that you truly are the truth. Like you are who you say you are. You're about what you say you're about. Like you're not someone that just preaches stuff. Yeah, there's definitely some aspect of relationships showing up. Someone could be seeing an aspect of you that they didn't see before. And perhaps this is like a truth that is doing something to someone. Tell me more about the Sun and Ace of Swords. There's a lot of clarity showing up for you. And this clarity is coming from you, okay, in terms of what you represent. And the clarity is also coming from people who are watching you and are becoming a lot more clear about who you are as a light being. There's a level of consciousness that someone someone is reaching. Someone's becoming more conscious. Many of you are really, this is air energy. I was definitely getting this, like this air energy. So some of you, your spirit guides want you to know that you've been seeing 333 because of its connection to air, the element of air. And it's connected to an opening that is showing up for you. Like a way is being made for you. It also represents ideas. It also represents communication. So your communication could be coming a lot more clear. Your thinking could be coming a lot more clear. Like, and what that means is that you are very clear on where you're going, your path, your ideas, who you are. You could be getting a lot more ideas as to how to do X, Y, and Z. Definitely a lot of clarity showing up in your life, and people are seeing this, okay? Whoever is watching you, and Like we mentioned before, whoever is seeing you, oop, so whoever is seeing you, they're definitely seeing you show up very clear. And something's telling me that there's someone. This showed up in the reverse just for a brief second, and I feel like that's significant. For some of you, there could be an earth sign showing up for you that may have thought a certain way about you. Okay, so keep in mind, whatever shows up, sometimes it's the reverse. Yet, this is how I'm hearing this. Many of you, you could have an earth sign showing up in your energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, that saw you in a certain light and now it's changed. Okay, it's changed. So again, it may not be an earth sign. For some of you, there's definitely a change in how someone sees you. Or they've been watching. Okay. Tell me about the Sun and Ace of Swords. Let's see what that's about. Dur, you said that you had a spiritual awakening several weeks ago and you're seeing clearly now. Okay, so many of you are definitely experiencing clarity. Ooh. Oh, yep. You're more spiritually in tune. Look what's showing up, the Hierophant. So many of you, this energy of positivity and light that's showing up for you and clarity has to do with some kind of spiritual awakening that you are experiencing, for sure. And also this showed up, Ace of Wands, as well as Three of Pentacles. Yeah, like you have people who are actually watching you, and whether you know this or not, you are teaching someone or a group of people. You are like creating an awakening in other people. You may or may not know this, that you have people watching you. You have people who are following you and your moves very closely. So this awakening that is showing up, it's not just for you. Again, I was getting that this clarity, it's not just for you, it's for the people who are watching you. They're becoming a lot more clear about who you are. You're someone that, you know, that practices what you preach. Like you're not just saying things. You actually walk the walk. You talk the talk. You're on that path for sure. Yeah, like Three of Pentacles and Ace of Wands. Okay, so listen, you have a lot of yeses. You have a lot of yeses. So indeed, doors are being opened for you. Okay, there's a lot of yeses showing up here. And each of these represent something. For many of you, there's a yes in regards to your spiritual gift that you could have been asking about. Okay, and ooh, 3 yeses. There's that number 3 again. There's that number 3 again. 1, 2, 3. Again, there's a way being open for you. The number 3, if you're seeing the number 333, there's a huge opening showing up for you. There's an opening as it relates to your gifts. Okay, your spiritual gifts. This is why some of you, you know that you've been experiencing this spiritual awakening, like you're not the same person. This is the awakening that this is the awakening that you've been waiting for. This is that part of your life that you've wanted to be in for such a long time. You wanted to be in a place like this where you feel like never before, a certain level of certainty about your spiritual walk. Like this spiritual awakening is about that. Like this Ace of Wands, okay, is another aspect of your okay. Slow down. This Ace of Wands is another aspect of what's being open for you, the path that's being shown to you. This is about your creativity. This is about your creativity, new beginnings, new ideas. It's like your spirit guides are like, it's almost like a domino effect, right? And all these three yeses are deeply, deeply rooted and connected in your awakening, okay? In this opening that's being created, all right? All of this is connected. So your gifts, all right? Your spiritual gifts, there's an opening with that. You receiving a lot of downloads, a lot of ideas, how to do things creatively, how to actually walk in your purpose, how to walk in your path. Many of you, the ideas are definitely not lacking. Okay, the ideas are not lacking. So that is a huge opening being created for you, is your creativity right now. And I'm hearing this like you are definitely like you. The way I'm hearing it is like, this is your moment. This is your moment. You're walking in your truth. Okay, so the other thing too is, this is about your relationships. It showed up before. Yeah. This is about your relationships. Many of you are getting a lot of clarity about the relationships that you either previously had or the new ones that you're having. There's some changes, okay? For some of you, there were some negative aspects, okay? There's some things that you could have perceived. Your perception is changing. I got it. You could have perceived certain things in a negative light, and now it's positive. That's why the sun is showing up as it relates to your relationship. The aspects of your relationship are changing. There, for some of you, it's like what you thought was negative, it wasn't negative at all. And this is what it means for you to be awakening spiritually, because the thoughts and perceptions that you once had regarding yourself as well as people, they're not the same. This is how you know you're going through a spiritual awakening. Aside from the fact that a lot of other things are happening, signs, synchronicity, like these are some of the things that you're experiencing. Different aspects of your relationship are completely changing. For some of you, it's the negative into the positive. And for some of you, your spirit guides are saying to be cautious, because you may be tempted to go back into the negative, okay? To start thinking negatively about the relationships that you are now in a good space, very comfortable space to see clearly. Yeah. It's like at any moment there could be that switch. You could put on this side, and then, or you could put on this side. Be cautious. All of the perceptions has to do with your spiritual walk, to make sure that you stay the course. Okay, stay the course. Whatever you're doing to elevate yourself spiritually, stay the course. Because you're walking into your truth, and you are really finding out the truth of the universe, that things are not always what they seem. Okay, you've been doing some soul searching. You see that? This is you doing some soul searching. Oh. Yeah, you're being watched. Part of that watching is your spirit guides seeing how persistent you are, seeing how diligent you are, seeing how you are disciplined. Discipline make things easier. Organize your life. Discipline. Some of y'all will know that song. If you know that song, put it in the comments. Let me see if there are some OGs in here. If you know who that song is by. Okay, let's see what's 5. Change. Also guidance. You're being divinely guided. Yeah, so you are this high priest. And many of you some folks like get really bothered by the term high priest, high priestess. Like, and bothered, what I mean by that, okay, is some folks may hear the term high priest, high priestess, and they think of like the movie concept or Hollywood concept of what it means to be this spiritual person. Like, this is you. If you know who you are, this is you. You are this high priest, high priestess, and not always in the sense that you may see it, in the media or in the movies. Like, they don't make the movies to look like you do. In the movies, the high priest and high priestesses don't look like you do. And you're not supposed to look, identifiable, okay? I don't know what this bug. You're not supposed to look identifiable. Like, people are not supposed to identify you as a chosen seed, a star seed. Like you literally have been undercover. You've been the star seed and light being, that's been functioning in society right under their noses, and they don't know. And the universe created that way. That whole, Hollywood glorified version of what a high priest, high priestess is, it's done to deter you from actually knowing the truth. Ooh, that one was deep. And that's the truth that's showing up, honey. You are showing up. You are showing up as the truth. You see this high priest, high priestess. Ooh, wait. See? You see that? You see how it showed up? They didn't see you. They didn't see you. You were undercover. You were this. It's like the moon, okay? Many of you are the child of Dambala and Aidawedo. And here's Dambala showing up. And here's Aidawedo showing up. You were not supposed to be discovered. They weren't supposed to know that you're a high priest, high priestess. It's like the universe had a cloak of protection over you. And many of you, they still see you and they're like, who's that? Who, that? That person? You telling me that's a high priest? That's a high priestess? Oh no, you gotta be kidding. Yeah, they turned their noses at you, honey. They did. And many of you have had this experience all your life. They underestimated you. They were supposed to. Because how else were you going to blah, 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 like do your work? They were supposed to, you were supposed to be unsuspecting, because if they knew who you were, they would come for you. And many of you already saw they were coming for you. And imagine if they truly if they really knew your power. So this awakening that you're experiencing right now, that's showing up for many of you, it's nothing new. It's nothing new. Ooh, there's nothing new under the sun. There is nothing new under the sun. And your energy has been here before. Light years, different dimensions, your ancestors, your spirit guides. Okay, I'm hearing ancient Kemet, the temple of Ma'at. All this ancient wisdom, it's been yours. You've had it. Like, it's been here before, and it's like it came back through you. There's nothing new under the sun. So yes, you're a high priest, high priestess. Okay. Like Osiris, like Ma'at, like Isis. Yeah. That's you. You came back. You came back. They tried to deter you from actually elevating. You see, it's like you unleashed your power. Okay, you unleash your power. They tried to determine the godlike consciousness to come out in you. And it's always been there, and now it's back full force. When they study those temples in those archaeological, shows, they're studying you. They're studying you. They're studying an aspect of you that was here before, that is ancient. So yeah, in those movies, they're not going to make it like you because you weren't supposed to reawaken to your true self. Ashe. That's what it is. Them folks who are watching, that's what they're seeing. They're seeing you come back. They're seeing Osiris coming back. They're seeing Isis coming back. They are seeing Desaline coming back. Yeah, that's right. When they see you, they fear you. Whoever it is, you must be asking, well, who it is that that's Ooh, and also there's something about the spiritual awakening that's bringing everything to you. This represents abundance, okay? And that energy of infinity, okay? Your ancestors knew this before too. They knew this. They knew this. They knew how to alchemize, and that's what you're doing. The spiritual awakening, it's called alchemy. That spiritual awakening you're experiencing, it's called alchemy. Yes, it is. Yep. It's called alchemy. And people are watching you. It's like, they're like, whoa, here's this switch. How did this happen? When did this happen? Many of you've been, very diligent about educating yourself about your ancestral bloodline, where you come from. You've been tuning in. You've been tapping in to who you truly are. Okay, where you came from. What galaxy, what planet, what are you attached to? Like your chakras. Oh yeah, many of you are connected to. You're connected to the universe. Yeah, you're connected. Oh, you're connected. See, there's that energy of alchemy again. 6 of Pentacles. Yeah, because you had to have had the 6 of Pentacles to get to the 8. How else were you going to get to the 8? If you didn't put that time in, discipline. Discipline makes things easier. Organize your life. Wait a minute. Did anybody get that tune from before? Oh, nobody got that? Nobody got that tune? Discipline makes things easier. Organize your life. Okay, so this is the discipline. Yeah. This is the discipline. You're receiving what you have put in. You unearthed something. Like literally, you unearthed something. You unearthed your gifts. This is your gifts. This is confirmation. Yep. You unearth your gift. This is part of why the spiritual awakening is happening. You unearth your gifts. That's that truth. The clarity, clairvoyance, clairsentient, all of that. All them clairs. Now you have divine guidance. And the interesting thing is that like you're tuned into this truth where you're able to tap into it anytime. Like that 3 being, that the 5D being 5. Ooh, even multidimensional, more than 5. Okay. All right, spirit. Okay, 5D is only a limit. Gotcha. That being that you are, that's living in the 3D. Yeah, you're able to tune in and tune out at any time. Many of you consciously do that. Like you're able to tune in to the wisdom of the cosmos anytime. You're connected to the planets Anytime you want to go there, anytime you want to speak to Isis, Osiris, Ma'at. Okay, now you're tuned in. All right, let's see what else. Tell me about this strength card. So nobody got that tune yet. Name that tune. Tell me about the strength card. That's a Dead Prez, y'all. Y'all know the group Dead Prez? They have the song Discipline. Discipline makes things easier. Organize your life. Yeah, that's right. If you don't know about them, find out. There you go, many of you. This energy of, oh, actually, they go together. Yeah, your strength. Your strength is helping you to overcome all challenges. Someone needed to hear that. Because you may be experiencing challenges having to do with finances. Some of you, there's some legal stuff that you could be working through. Okay? Some accusations or some setup. Okay? Ma'at confirmed this message. This is the energy of Ma'at. You're connected to Ma'at. Yeah. So that energy that was picked up earlier about you connecting to Ma'at energy, there's Ma'at. Ma'at is truth, justice, reciprocity. This is Ma'at, confirmation. Integrity, honesty, all of that, that's confirmation. It's not by accident that this came out. Again, 1111, signs and synchronicity. You're manifesting. This is right here. that energy of the infinite abundance that you are manifesting, and abundance is, y'all, abundance is not money. Okay. You could take it and burn it anytime. Abundance is what the universe gives you when you are tuned in. It's everything. Abundance, first and foremost, is knowledge. Knowledge is power. Knowledge is infinite. Truly, that's abundance. Look at that. Truth. King of Swords. Many of you are tuned into that energy. You see that? You see what you hold? The sword of truth in your hand. This is part of why you're connected to Ma'at energy. Oh, yeah, wealth. Look at that. Wealth and abundance. You're tuned in. You're tuned in. That, again, the spiritual awakening that you're experiencing is bringing everything. Abundance, abundance, abundance. I keep hearing abundance. For some of you, this Knight of Wands represents like some of the hardships or challenges that you experience on your journey here. Okay? It also represents you. It represents Ogu energy, your protectors, your spirit protectors that have protected you, that continue to protect you. They want you to know that they are presently with you. Okay? That protective energy, that fire energy, that purification energy that removes anything toxic, anything that is not helping you to progress. Many of you, you have a very powerful spirit protector walking with you. This is Ogu energy. Okay? Ooh. Yeah, look at this. Wisdom. Ma'at is wisdom, justice. Listen. Part of what is significant about this spiritual awakening for you, this is very significant, is your perspective is completely changing. You're seeing things differently. You're seeing people differently. Again, your relationships. Remember those 3 aspects that showed up for you earlier? that makes this spiritual awakening even more significant? Your gifts. Your gifts, your creativity, and your relationships. 3 things that are very significant for you at this time. Okay? So keep that in mind. I feel like that could be your spirit guides wanting you to keep those things in mind, to continue to fine tune them, to continue to work on them. Okay? As you continue to work on yourself, I feel like those things are going to be fine tuned. Okay? Your spiritual gifts, your creativity, and your relationships are very significant at this time. Very significant. Yeah, see those challenges? There could have been some challenges having to do with them. That's what's being worked on. See, you had a blockage. Many of you, there was a blockage. Like you were stuck at a crossroad. You could have been stuck at a crossroad for quite some time, and now you're getting peace. And guess what's happening? You're starting from scratch. Starting from scratch, not really. It's like that 0.0 is not, it's like the thing is, it's like there's a new beginning happening, yet you've gained so much wisdom and knowledge that this spiritual awakening is, it's on another level. It's bringing opportunities for love, opportunities for new relationships, opportunities for stronger connections, for you to be strongly connected to self. Look at that. It's a transformation. It's like, it's a major change. Like we said, it's like you're going through a spiritual awakening, and it is a transformation. And you feel this in your most inner being that things have completely shifted for you. You're not the same person. Like if someone were to look at you now as opposed to before, they're like, what happened? What happened to him? What happened to her? I know what happened. Transformation. Some of you, your looks have changed. You see that? It's like there was a shadow cast on you that's been removed. You see that? Now you can see a different aspect of you. That's what it means to go through transformation. A spiritual rebirth. Ideas are flowing. Your gifts are becoming a lot stronger. And your relationship, it's a very significant aspect. Whether you know this or not, your relationships with others are a very significant aspect of your spiritual growth. Okay? Because some relationships had to be removed. And there are relationships that are very significant to where you are in your life right now. Because no one, okay, what's the saying? No man is an island. There you go. No man is an island. There's a saying in Haitian culture, okay, in Haitian Vodun. And it says, Me en pile chai palou, okay, which means it is together that you advance. So the advancements that you've made, you're going to advance a lot more. All right. There's also, I'm getting another proverb as well. If you want to go fast, go alone. If you want to go further, go together. Yeah, your relationships are significant. Yeah, you've had enemies, you've had people that you trusted that betrayed you. And at times it seemed like you took several steps going back because you didn't think that you would find trustworthy relationships, right? Yet your spirit guides want you to know, if you want to go fast, go alone. If you want to go further, go together. So those relationships are significant. Don't count them out. And that is truly part of your spiritual growth at this time that your spirit guides want you to embrace. The right ones. The right ones. And I feel like this energy right here is significant. I'm getting something else. Be cautious for many of you not to be too hasty in your decisions, not to be too hasty to just drop someone, just because they made a mistake, they did that it like, okay, not be. I feel like this is, a word of caution for many of you, because you've experienced so much betrayal that it's going to become a lot easier to just drop someone. Okay, it's you would be, it's like you'll be tempted, all right, to just remove someone from your energy and drop them. And your spirit guys are like, don't be too hasty, because if you trying to get there, if you trying to really like go further in your walk, go together. Go together. If you trying to go faster, okay, you can drop that person. Yet, just know this: if this person is meant to be in your life, if they're meant to be on that walk with you, no matter how many times you drop this person, they will always come back, or you will always come back together. This is why this Two of Cups is there. There are people in this world that you see eye to eye with. There are people in this world that your connections are they're more than the physical. It's like this is a connection that was written before you decided to come back. Okay? So it's like, don't be so quick to like discount them and count them out, because this is a connection that is meant to carry you further. Again, if you want to go fast, go by yourself. If you want to go further, go together. All right? So value those connections, and congratulations on your spiritual awakening. You have so much more in store. All right, y'all. This is the message. Again, peace, love, and divine light. Thank you for joining the live. Also, thumbs up the video so that way others will get a chance to see the message. Yes, Lenore Powers, go together. All right. Yes, go together. All right, y'all. Peace, love, and divine light. Thank you for joining the live. Thank you for all who contributed to the live. All your comments. Oh. Okay. All right, y'all. Peace, love, and much divine light. Ashe.